Okay, here we go. New glasses. All right. So today it's like a beautiful, warm day. Can't wait to go outside. Our first card is Tiger's Eye. Courage. I'm courageous, and this energy supports me throughout my life. So call upon Tiger's Eye today to give you the courage you need, or that you already have that you forgot you had, that is there when you need it. That is different than like going with a fearful thought. It's like, how about instead I go for courage? Okay, wait, I'm gonna take 2 seconds like I usually do, just to feel the energy. I'm really not used to this like amazing weather. It's like you spend half the year in cold and darkness, and then all of a sudden it's like someone turned the light on, and it kind of freaks me out a bit. But I'm happy. I've been asking for this, but at the same time, it surprised me. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a second. Yeah, I still get the feeling like the masculine energy, like they might not have the greatest tact, or like they have an idea what it's like to make a good gesture, but they haven't done it, so it's not like with style. It's an effort, and then they might resent you if you don't accept it like the way they imagine, despite the fact that they're unpracticed at this type of coming forward, whether it's an offer of love or an apology, or the fact that they're doing it at all seems like 100% like A+ to them. And you have your own like kind of fantasies of like people coming forward and how they should do it, and those two images like might not match perfectly. So it's important to be in the moment and just see what it is that's happening without dragging the whole history of culture along with you into that, to be like ungrateful, right? You don't want to do that. All right, so that's like the heads up for about. So if they do come forward, there's the feeling of them coming forward. Just to recap, awkwardly, but giving something of value. So, okay. Yep. Okay, and from my deck, I have like getting rid of something, like ending a previous relationship, or clearing the, like, let's say you have a plot of land. Are these even straight? Okay. Okay. I wish like glasses were like holographic, or and you could like. Well, anyway, I'll go off on that like another time. Maybe that's something for my journal instead of a tarot reading. Okay, so let's say you have a piece of land, and it's all kind of shrubby, and maybe it used to be a farm, and like stuff's been overgrown. There's like some rusty farm equipment in the corner, whatever. So you just want to like go through there and like clear everything, like chop the debris. So like if you compare that to your life or your love life, like you may have collected like a certain amount of old situations, relationships, friendships that are just kind of, or like lovers, or they're just still kind of just hanging around, but they're not really helping the garden like be awesome. And maybe they're crowding out those like plants that you planted with great hope, like in the fall. And it's like, this thing can't even grow because this like weed is here taking up all the space. But the weed thinks they're supposed to be there because like they've been your friend for, or they've been your like side person or whatever for a certain amount of time. And they've made themselves at home there in your piece of land. So it's time to like clear the space so that you can actually grow what you want in your life. Because too much stuff is gonna make it, like at Versailles or Monet's gardens, like nothing is there accidentally. So, and that's what makes it such a powerful statement when you're there. It's like, wow, look at this balance and perfection, or look at this harmony, and without taking an active role in clearing your space and clearing out the people that you aren't really people you want to work with or be romantic with anymore. It's just like, okay, thank you, bye, because I want a new beginning. I mean, this is from my deck. It's like, I guess it's like a fetus in a belly, but it's like, could just mean a new beginning. Could also mean that someone's thinking about having a child. But in order to, like, you don't want to start a relationship with someone and have a child and have all your exes like still hanging out. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool for the baby. Think of the baby. I don't know, you just don't want to, like, it's hard enough. It's hard enough having an awesome relationship or having children. You don't need all that extra stuff, like all those brambles and weeds taking up space. It's like we go through passages in our lives and people walk us through. Okay, I'm not going to read that. And then it's sort of like passing the baton. It's like, well, now I do this, and thank you very much. And I pass my baton to, whatever, either. So, somehow that race gets finished with the passing of the baton. But it's like, okay, bye, thank you, you're great. And you're going to have so much fun on your next chapter with somebody else while I have my new beginning. And that's normal and fine because I feel the courage to move forward, to have the love from the woman or feminine energy that that's offering me mature, beautiful love because I want to be with her. That's really nice. And even though there was some yucky stuff, it's like, yeah, so what? This is divinely guided. Everything's fertile and happy, and the sun is out, and I love you, and this is great. Okay, people get over stuff that happened in the past. It happens. Okay. And then because right now there is, and these are two major arcana cards, so it's like super strong message. There's a death to the devil energy, the feeling like there's an ending to feeling trapped or like chained to a relationship or situation. Just put that on mute so you don't hear a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah, because like death. Okay, I'm just gonna put my glasses on so I can. These pictures are really intense. I don't. As Aerosmith says, I don't want to miss a thing. Okay. Okay. Some people, when you give them this news, like I'm out, like mic drop, some people are going to feel like this, like you just put a scythe through my skull, and some people are going to get drunk. And some people are going to be like, I saw this coming, the writing was on the wall, kind of. That's the feeling I get. And I get the feeling like this masculine may have 3 people in their life right now. And one is like a really super basic, like, I'm using you, right? And then the other 2 are like long-term sort of friends with benefits or ex-girlfriends that they haven't quite cleared the bramble out yet. But it's like masculine has his scythe now, and he is clearing the bramble, like with this. I mean, that's what those are for. And yeah. So he's like like Eddie Shack clearing the track for something new. And they're, it's not going to make those people, those feminine energies feel good necessarily, but it's good for them. Actually, one of them, the one that they're having like a very I'm using you kind of relationship with, is going to feel like an eagle taking off, because it's like, thank you for releasing me from the situation where you were not wanting to respect me, or, that kind of stuff. So it's like better that person's okay with it. But the other 2, they've been around for a while, and there's going to be some like moaning sounds from the graveyard, but from their emotional graveyard. And but you know what, it is what it is. And like, if those people can't understand that some relationships have to end and how to move on with your life, like if you don't know those tools yet, you're going to learn them now. So yep. Because like the Scorpio is here, and like the Scorpion rather, I mean, this also could reference like the astrological sign of Scorpio. Someone, oops, that's my daughter. Wait just 1 second. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, what's up? I'm doing video, but cool. Just tell me fast. From your dad? Okay, right back. All right. Oops. All right, so pardon me. So they're gonna feel like, how like Scorpio. I like Scorpios. Like, I'm a Virgo myself, but Scorpios are fun, and so that energy of like passion, and then like the possible sting of like, like what what just happened, like that might be like the method of how this breakup happens, where it's like, oh, I thought we were passionate, but like it's over, okay, like kind of a surprise. And like, if they were used to, or they liked the passion, they might be moaning and groaning about like, oh, I missed that, or they might be feeling like these 2 skulls who want to have too many cocktails, or want to like gesture towards like how deeply hurt they are. But it's kind of like I said before, it's their business to learn how to navigate transitions. We can't do that for people, and we can't necessarily tell them, like, usurp their free will for their next step or anything like that. So it's kind of like, we had our time. That time is over. I need to clear the space. Like, we have this twice of clearing the space to have a new beginning. Because finally, the masculine has the courage to move forward. Right. Because there's been this energy of manipulation, fear, ego present, and you know what I mean? Like, you can like feel intimidated by this kind of energy. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so rotten, and you know, it's like, yeah, but there's just use your powers of good or like your optimism to just go like, yeah, sure, that's there, but I'm gonna be like up here doing like what I love, you know, that kind of stuff. And doesn't have to be so heavy. It's like, yeah, being chained to someone is an option for you today, or you can just be like, nope, bye, you know. So just because you have been in the devil energy of like ego and control and manipulation and all that stuff, like, it's a brand new day. You don't need to repeat, you know, repeat on a constant cycle of like every day of your life, like playing it the same way. It's like you can change it up. I mean, that's what's so beautiful about life, is you have creative impulse, free will. And if you're in tune with your intuition, then you have like free will kind of dancing with divine will into something beautiful that is better than you could have imagined. Like, that's kind of the ultimate awesome kind of situation. Yeah, because this this feminine is here with like a legit beautiful loving gesture, and like she's mastered like what giving love is, and being like emotionally solid, and you know, sitting on the throne of that. And that's what's attracting the masculine to her, and it's divinely guided, and it will turn out great, because look at this fertile, sunny place where they can just be themselves. Like, they don't have funny disguises on. They're just them. It's them and spirit, and living on earth in a beautiful way. So that's like really positive. So it just takes today's energies, like taking the courage to clear the path of old stuff, like old people, like old relationships that are not gonna help this new thing that you want to make take root, as it were. And that's kind of fun. Like, it's you could spend your day just doing like the normal thing, but sometimes it feels good to step up and be courageous. You know, it's like nothing ventured, nothing gained. So and it's springtime, so you have that extra, like the earth is also regenerating. And so if you feel a bit shy or awkward about coming forward, just, you know, mimic the earth in terms of like, I'm gonna bloom, I'm gonna be myself, and have this beautiful thing that I want. I want to be joyful and like doing the right thing for me, you know, all that stuff. It's like really, it's not mean to break up with people if you're really done dealing with them. It's actually the most kind thing you can do, because then you're not just dragging them along and wasting their time when they could be healing, recovering, and going forth and finding like the thing that's perfect for them. So it would be like sort of devil energy, like egotistical of you to think that like you're the best solution for everyone out there, like there's cool people and stuff, but they're not perfect for everyone. We can't share, like that, because then it's not, if you're sharing and there's too many people, it's not this, right? It'd be one of those cards that are crowded with people fighting with swords or wands or something. But when everyone's doing what they ought to, then we look like this, like everyone in harmony, being where they should be, working together. So I hope everybody has a really great day, and I'll leave my email in case somebody wants to book a healing session or a psychic reading / healing session over distance. You'd usually do them over email, and then we have a follow-up call. Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a beautiful day. Bye.